In the United States, $2,000 a month barely covers rent in most cities. But in these 15 countries, that same amount can buy you a lifestyle most Americans only dream of. Beachfront apartments, daily restaurant meals, full-time housekeepers, and yes, you can still save money. I've spent decades analyzing cost of living data across the globe, and what I'm about to show you is based on real numbers from 2026. Stick around to the end because number 1 will genuinely shock you. Let's start at number 15 and work our way to the absolute best value. Number 15, Bulgaria, Eastern Europe's hidden gem. In cities like Sofia or Plovdiv, $2,000 a month gives you a comfortable middle-class lifestyle. Your rent for a modern one-bedroom apartment in the city center? About $400. That leaves $1,600 for everything else. You're eating out regularly, enjoying European culture, and you're less than 2 hours from the beach on the Black Sea coast. The healthcare system is affordable and competent, with many doctors trained in Western Europe. Your biggest expense? Probably your weekend trips exploring the Balkans. Bulgaria is in the EU, which means you get European quality standards at Balkan prices. Not bad for number 15. Number 14, Colombia, specifically Medellin, the city of eternal spring. The weather alone is worth the price of admission, 70 to 80 degrees year-round. $2,000 a month in Medellin gets you a nice apartment in El Poblado, the upscale neighborhood. You're dining out several times a week, taking salsa classes, and the metro system is better than most in the United States. Colombia has transformed dramatically in the past 2 decades. The safety concerns? Largely outdated. Medellin has a thriving expat community, co-working spaces everywhere, and some of the best coffee on earth. The healthcare is excellent and cheap. A doctor's visit? About $25 without insurance. Number 13, Mexico, but not the tourist traps. I'm talking about colonial cities like Guanajuato, San Miguel de Allende, or Querétaro. Stunning architecture, rich culture, and incredibly affordable. For $2,000 a month, you're living in a colonial-era apartment with high ceilings and character. You're shopping at both local markets and modern supermarkets. Street tacos for $2 or upscale restaurants for $20. Mexico has modern infrastructure, excellent internet, and you're just a short flight from the United States. The proximity is a huge advantage. Weekend trip back to visit family? 2 to 3 hour flight. Plus, healthcare in Mexico is world-class in the major cities. Many Americans already cross the border for dental work and procedures. In these cities, you get the same quality at a fraction of US prices. Number 12, Portugal, but not Lisbon. Cities like Porto, Braga, or Coimbra offer Western European quality of life at manageable prices. $2,000 in Porto gets you a lifestyle that would cost $5,000 or $6,000 in most of Western Europe. You're in the EU with full access to European healthcare. You're learning Portuguese, and the wine is exceptional. Portugal offers a digital Nomad visa and has become incredibly expat-friendly. The weather is Mediterranean, the people are welcoming, and you're a short train ride from Spain. The value proposition here is access to Europe without the Western European price tag. Your dollar goes about 2.5 times further than it would in France or Germany. Number 11, Nicaragua. This is Central America's best-kept secret for affordability. Colonial Granada, or the beach town of San Juan del Sur, offer incredible value. Here's where it gets interesting. You can live extremely well in Nicaragua for just over $1,000 a month. That means you're saving nearly half of your $2,000 budget. Granada is stunning. Think colonial architecture overlooking a massive lake with volcanoes in the background. The expat community is tight-knit, safety is reasonable with common sense, and the surfing is world-class. The infrastructure isn't as developed as some other countries on this list, but if you're prioritizing low cost and natural beauty, Nicaragua delivers. Your $2,000 makes you upper middle class here. Number 10, Romania. Fast internet. Some of the fastest in Europe, actually. Low cost of living and surprising cultural sophistication. 2,000 a month in Cluj-Napoca or Bucharest puts you in a modern apartment with gigabit internet. The tech scene is booming. Romania is becoming a hub for remote workers and digital nomads. You're in the EU with access to European travel. Weekend in Vienna? 3-hour drive. The Carpathian Mountains are stunning for hiking, and the food scene is underrated. Healthcare is a mix of public and private. For about $150 a month, you can get comprehensive private insurance. English is widely spoken in the cities, especially among younger people. Number 9. Vietnam. This is where Southeast Asia's value really starts to shine. Cities like Da Nang or Hanoi offer beach lifestyle and urban convenience at unbeatable prices. Notice something new in this budget? A housekeeper twice a week for $80 a month. That's the Vietnam advantage. Services that are luxuries in the West become affordable realities. The food scene is incredible. Street food for $1 to $2, mid-range restaurants for $10, upscale dining for $25. You're eating out constantly because it's actually cheaper than cooking. Vietnam has exploded in popularity with digital nomads in recent years. The infrastructure keeps improving, the visa situation has gotten easier, and the culture is welcoming to foreigners. Your $2,000 goes incredibly far. Number 8. Georgia, the country, not the U.S. state. Tbilisi has become a remote worker hotspot for good reason. Visa-free entry for many nationalities, dirt-cheap cost of living, and incredible food and wine. You can live extremely well for $1,200 a month, banking $800. The wine country alone is worth the trip. Georgia has 8,000 years of winemaking tradition. Tbilisi is unique, a mix of Soviet architecture, ancient churches, modern cafes, and a thriving art scene. The mountains are accessible for weekend skiing or hiking. Georgia offers a 1-year renewable visa for remote workers. The banking system is modern, the internet is solid, and the local currency makes your dollars stretch even further. English isn't universal, but it's growing, especially in expat-heavy neighborhoods. Number 7. Albania. This is the Mediterranean coast that nobody talks about. The Albanian Riviera looks like Greece or Croatia, but costs a fraction of the price. For $2,000 a month in Albania, you're living near beaches that rival anywhere in Europe. The capital, Tirana, has exploded with development. Modern cafes, reliable internet, and a young, energetic vibe. Albania is working toward EU membership, so infrastructure is improving rapidly. You can travel visa-free to most of the Balkans, and you're a short ferry ride from Italy. The food is fantastic, a blend of Mediterranean and Balkan cuisines. Fresh seafood is incredibly cheap. The climate is perfect if you like hot summers and mild winters. The one challenge? Limited healthcare in smaller towns. In Tirana, it's fine, but if you're on the coast, you might need to travel for serious medical care. Still, at these prices, you can afford to fly elsewhere if needed. Number 6. Malaysia. This is where Southeast Asia combines modern infrastructure with rock-bottom prices. Penang is a food lover's paradise. Kuala Lumpur is a modern metropolis. Malaysia offers a special visa called MM2H. Malaysia, my second home, that makes long-term living easy. The country is modern, safe, and incredibly diverse. You've got beaches, mountains, rainforests, and cities. The healthcare system is excellent and cheap. Many Singaporeans cross the border for medical procedures because it's that much more affordable. English is widely spoken. Malaysian food is some of the best in the world. Indian, Chinese, and Malay influences create incredible variety. You're eating restaurant meals daily because it costs $3 to $5 per meal. The infrastructure is first world. High-speed internet, modern airports, efficient public transit in major cities. Your $2,000 makes you solidly middle to upper middle class. Number 5. Indonesia, specifically Bali. Now we're getting into lifestyle territory. Bali offers beach living, wellness culture, and a massive community of location-independent professionals. Notice the budget includes weekly massages because that's just part of life in Bali. A full massage costs $8 to $12. Yoga classes are everywhere and cheap. For $2,000 a month, you're living in a villa with a pool in Canggu or Ubud. You're surfing, eating world-class food, and your neighbors are entrepreneurs and creatives from around the globe. The downside? Bali has gotten crowded and traffic can be brutal. But if you value lifestyle and community over pure cost savings, it's hard to beat. The island has incredible natural beauty, and the Balinese culture adds depth. Healthcare is decent in the touristy areas with international clinics. For anything serious, you'd fly to Singapore. But at these prices, you're still coming out way ahead. Number 4, Argentina. Here's where currency devaluation becomes your advantage. The Argentine peso has weakened significantly, making your US dollars incredibly powerful. Buenos Aires is called the Paris of South America for a reason. The architecture is stunning, the culture is sophisticated, and the food scene is world-class. World-famous steaks for $15. The wine regions, Mendoza, Salta, are incredible. You can take weekend trips to wine country for next to nothing. $2,000 a month makes you upper class in Argentina right now. You're living in Palermo or Recoleta, Buenos Aires' best neighborhoods. You're eating out multiple times a week at nice restaurants. You're attending tango shows, opera, theater. The wild card is political and economic instability. The peso fluctuates, inflation can be high. But if you're earning in dollars and spending in pesos, you're insulated from the worst of it. Argentina also offers relatively easy residency pathways. The culture is European-influenced, Spanish is the language, and you're in a developed nation with modern amenities. Number 3, Thailand. The gold standard for geographic arbitrage. Thailand has been perfecting the expat experience for decades. Chiang Mai in the north, beach towns like Hua Hin, or islands like Koh Samui. For $2,000 a month in Thailand, you're hiring a full-time housekeeper. You're getting weekly Thai massages for $8. You're eating incredible food constantly, pad Thai for $2, upscale restaurants for $15. The visa situation has improved with long-term visas available for remote workers. The healthcare is excellent. Bangkok has world-class hospitals where medical tourists come for procedures. Thailand has everything: beaches, mountains, cities, jungle. The infrastructure is good, the internet is reliable, and there's a massive expat community for support and social life. The Thai people are genuinely welcoming. The culture emphasizes peace and harmony. After 20 years of experience in Thailand, I can tell you it's incredibly livable long-term. The weather is hot year-round, which some people love and some find challenging. But with air conditioning being cheap, it's manageable. Number 2, the Philippines. Here's what makes the Philippines special. English is an official language. You're not dealing with language barriers. Everyone speaks English. For $2,000 a month, you're living beachfront in places like Dumaguete, Puerto Galera, or Siargao. You're not in Manila, you're in paradise. The Philippines has over 7,000 islands. Every weekend is a new beach, a new dive site, a new island to explore. The diving is world-class and cheap. The people are incredibly friendly. Filipino hospitality is legendary. The cost of labor is so low that services become affordable luxuries. Housekeeper 3 times a week, $100 a month. Manila has modern hospitals and good healthcare. The provinces are more basic, but for serious issues, you can fly to Manila or Singapore. The challenges? Infrastructure can be spotty outside major cities. Typhoon season is real. Internet can be unreliable in remote areas. But if you're prioritizing beach living and English-speaking ease, the Philippines is unbeatable value. Your $2,000 makes you wealthy by local standards. You're living better than you could in any US city. Number 1, Nepal. Here's the shocking truth. You can live an extraordinary life in Nepal for under $1,000 a month. That means you're saving more than half your $2,000 budget. In Pokhara, you wake up to views of the Himalayas. Your two-bedroom apartment costs $250 a month. You have a full-time housekeeper for $150 monthly. The spirituality is real. Yoga and meditation are woven into the culture. The peace is tangible. You're hiking world-class trails on weekends. The cost of living is so low you're saving $1,200 every single month. Now let's be honest about the trade-offs. Healthcare is basic. For anything serious, you're flying to Thailand or India. The infrastructure isn't modern. Internet can be slow. It's not for everyone. But if you value natural beauty, spiritual culture, and radical financial freedom, Nepal is unmatched. This isn't about luxury apartments and beach clubs. This is about living simply in one of the most beautiful places on earth while saving most of your income. The visa situation is easy. Tourist visas are straightforward and can be extended. The Nepali people are kind and welcoming. The culture is rich and ancient. Your $2,000 budget in Nepal means you're living comfortably while banking over 50%. That's retirement savings, investment capital, or freedom to pursue passion projects. Nepal is number one not because it's the most developed or comfortable, but because it offers the best combination of low cost, natural beauty, and genuine life quality. So there you have it. 15 countries where $2,000 a month buys you a lifestyle that would cost $5,000 to $10,000 in the United States. The key is understanding that geographic arbitrage isn't about being cheap. It's about being strategic. It's about maximizing your purchasing power and designing the life you actually want. If you found this valuable, subscribe to Your Money Passport. I publish 3 videos a week analyzing cost of living, tax strategies, and paths to financial independence through smart geography. Drop a comment and tell me, which of these 15 countries surprised you most? Are you already living in one of them? I read every comment. Thanks for watching, and remember, your money can take you anywhere if you know where to look.